How do you turn it on? Turn on!
But you have to press it down.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
So it's been a long while.
Yes.
Apologies for that. I mean, Imola was actually good. We did record.
But also, I think it was like it was bad timing, like when we met. And so.
But yeah, we did record. Update. I got a wheel.
He got a wheel in his apartment.
Apartment in Bangalore. And then I'm not the expensive wheel that he has.
It's the same wheel.
No, it's not the same wheel. It's like 20K cheaper. But I'm improving. I'm genuinely.
Actually is like we did this behind the camera. We didn't have a chance to record it because it was a hassle.
Mhm.
So we went around Imola, and he actually improved by I think 3 seconds from previous.
And the
previous.
And the thing is that Imola I did it on my own. Like he didn't teach me.
I didn't teach him.
So I just like used the logic that he taught me before, like over the few months that he's taught me.
Yeah.
And then I'm just 3.5 seconds off his pace, of his good pace, like is
like a proper pace. So I did a 1 minute 15.6. That was my last time. He did a
118 point
118.7
or 8, 118.7.
Yeah, which is 3 seconds off.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Exactly.
Extremely good for like a guy who just spent I think
2 months.
2 hours on the game.
Oh yeah, I spent 1 hour in Imola.
1 hour in Imola. Wow.
Yeah. I mean
that's good. Nice.
Thank you. So yeah, 118. So anyway, Imola race was good. Max Verstappen, Piastri on pole.
It was something terrible happened in the Imola Grand Prix. The thing is, I was not in town. Okay, I was at my in-laws, and I watched the quali with a lot of like full investment, right? And I forgot to watch the race. I missed the whole race. He called me right after the race was over, and then I remembered, oh my goodness, I missed the whole race. And luckily, he gave me a full recap.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I mean, it was amazing. Okay, the race was freaking amazing. Kudos to Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
The guy has cojones. Huge cojones.
Yeah.
Like the turn 1 overtake that he took over Piastri. Piastri did not think of it. George Russell was behind Verstappen, did not think of it. It was amazing. I think the racing god has favor. I think because it's Imola, one of the oldest OG tracks of racing F1, right? The guy got 2 free safety cars.
Yeah, and extremely well timed.
Extremely well timed. And one of it was the local boy Kimi Antonelli DNFing. Very sad, very upset. And the other was basically, I think it was Esteban Ocon. I think it was very lucky. Piastri was also unlucky, but he drove very well. I think he overtook like 6 or 8 people. Dude, amazing overtakes. Like he overtook Lewis Hamilton. Oh God!
See, the thing about Imola is, for those of you who don't know, it's quite a narrow track, and it's hard to like make overtakes. It's hard to like catch up if you're like behind, right? Because you'll be in the dirty air most of the time, and once you catch up, you come to a turn. And if you look at like I think is it quali or is it the race? No, it was a race only. Pierre Gasly tried to overtake Charles. And he went off. Pierre Gasly tried to overtake Charles and he went off. So what I'm trying to say is it's very hard to overtake at Imola. It's a very old track. It's not meant for the modern F1 cars, just as Monaco is.
But there was good hopes. Williams was very good. Ferrari, they had a very crappy qualifying. They were P11, P12. Both Charles and Lewis Hamilton.
Thanks to the safety car.
No, I know. And brilliant racing. The car was actually really good.
Okay.
Apart from the fact that Lewis Hamilton was stuck behind Kimi Antonelli for the first 24 laps or something like that. After that, Lewis Hamilton was on a flyer. Dude, like showed the world that he was a 7-time world champion, right? So, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc got unlucky because of the VSC, but or else they would have gotten on a podium. I think if they were lucky with the VSC and the SC, I think it would have been a P3 Charles or a P3 Hamilton. Okay, so McLaren boys are still way ahead, and then it was Piastri still slightly ahead of Norris.
But this time, George didn't come P3.
Yeah.
Sadly. He was always consistently there, but unfortunately, the virtual safety car and everything.
Anyway, so getting now to Monaco. Go ahead.
Monaco. Okay. We just saw the qualifying for Monaco. And I'm not going to talk about it. So I'm actually very disappointed, and I'm very frustrated.
Okay.
Actually, I was quite verbal with my abuse towards the pole sitter.
Okay, he's not going to say his name. Apparently, if he says his name, the demons will come out of hell and absorb, kill
No,
him.
I'm not scared. I can say that. You want me to swear on?
No, let's not. Okay, exactly. I'm a big fan of the pole sitter.
You can say his name.
I love his. See, up until now, Lando is.
It's not who you think it is. I know all the guys who are watching the video right now think it's Max.
It's not Max.
It's not Max. I mean, if you saw the quality, you know it's not Max.
It's not Max. It's Lando Norris. Like I love Lando Norris. I've always thought of he's a good driver and all, but yeah, now I after I see him not mature as fast enough as other drivers like Oscar Piastri, I'm still not a huge. He's not my number one driver yet. My number one driver is Hamilton, and then you have Leclerc, and then you have Piastri, and then you have a bunch of them Albon, Sainz. But I still don't hate.
I don't hate him as well. Okay, I hate him for this weekend.
No,
just for this.
He finds him disgusting.
He had so many opportunities.
He find him disgusting because of one thing.
Yeah. See,
because FP1, FP2, FP3 was who?
Was Charles. He was consistently there for all 3 practice sessions. He was even on pole. He was on pole.
He was on pole for 10 seconds before Norris pulled something out of the bag. Even Piastri was. So Piastri had.
Which he never does.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why he was pissed. He was pissed. He pissed like, why
seriously,
did Norris?
Now, in this Grand Prix, Norris, now. You had so many opportunities. And now, out of all the races he wanted to do at Monaco, at Charles' home.
Why?
But
that was a fantastic lap.
Yeah, whatever.
It was. He set a lap record.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay.
109.957 or 963 or something.
Yeah, and we had an argument about that also. I was like, you see, it's only
he was pissed at Lando Norris.
I was just pissed. Okay, so I wanted to be right, but unfortunately, I was not.
Yeah. So, but it was P1 Norris, P2 Leclerc, P3 Piastri, P4 Maxi Verstappen. No, sorry.
No, P5 is Max.
P4 is it's like a P1, P3 McLaren, P2, P4 Ferrari. This is what it's supposed to look like. All the races. But yeah.
But interesting thing is, Monaco is a maximum downforce track. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't need
lot of straights.
You need more downforce. You don't need.
Yeah, you don't need a straight. Yeah.
Because there are literally no straights here.
So what are you saying?
So what I'm saying is, I have no idea why Ferrari is there. Okay, because I've said it so many times before. If you go back and watch the previous episodes, Ferrari have always been known for their straight line speed.
Correct.
Right? And I'm very surprised. I don't know why. I don't know what they've done. Maybe even they didn't know that they have downforce. But we did see it last year in Singapore also. Not
before 23.
23. Okay, I'm sorry.
Last year was everyone was winning.
Yeah.
You had Norris, Hamilton.
No, but it's just Russell. Weird, no, because it's a. I mean, I don't understand it. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so by the way, why is qualifying important? Qualifying is basically the race because from 1985, the top 3 has always the guy who's won the race is always in the top 3.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's a street race, you can't overtake.
No, that's not the case. You can overtake in Baku. You saw overtakes in.
No, I'm talking about
Saudi.
Monaco.
Why Monaco? Why is it? You have to explain that.
Why? I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
No, why is it that the leader is always the guy who ends up winning most of the time?
Because it's a street race. Because it's a narrow street race.
Yeah, it's the narrowest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't understand.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm asking like a teacher. But anyway.
He's a teacher.
Yeah, I am a teacher in real life.
Yes, sorry, senpai. Sorry, sensei. Sumimasen. Sorry, sensei. Yes, it is because it is the narrowest street race.
It actually, did you know that 1950 was the first Monaco Grand Prix? But it was not an official Formula 1. It was not in the calendar. Yeah, apparently. I
Who won that? John Alesi?
I have no idea. There's no John Alesi.
Okay.
We have no idea who was even existed. We weren't born then, obviously.
Obviously. We weren't born
even in, sorry.
When Ayrton Senna was on top of his game, when Michael Schumacher was just getting into
we were born then when he just
when he was on the top of them. Mika Häkkinen got his 99th world champion, drivers champion, I think so.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
Anyway, the point of the story is that Monaco is a very narrow track, as he pointed out correctly. So therefore, very hard to overtake. You have very little opportunities to overtake. I think the only just before the swimming pool overtake. No, you have the out of the tunnel.
There is an opportunity, but it's very actually we'll go through the track. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to talk and we're going to drive around Monaco. So for me, there are only like the first place to overtake is what Joe said. So basically, you can overtake at there's a point where you come out of a tunnel. It's a downhill section, and you have a very fast chicane. Okay, and it's just very hard to overtake there. Not because of the way the turn is. It's because of how narrow the track is. And also how big the cars are
and the rules, because it is technically that road is a straight road, but they wanted to say that if it is unsafe to go that fast on a straight. That's what I'm assuming. And so they made a chicane, and then the thing is that
it's even more dangerous.
Only one car can go into the corner if you try to overtake, right? And so you can't go side by side, which is what most drivers do, especially Oscar Max, Oscar Lando, Charles Max, Charles Oscar. So basically, everyone will have to go side by side.
Basically, the guy on the outside, it's a left-hand entrance into the corner, and it's a very narrow corner. Okay, just one, like he said, just one car can fit very comfortably through there. So if you're going side by side, the car on the outside has to yield. He can't go around,
or he'll get a penalty.
He'll get a penalty for sure, and he may even like lose track position, and then he'll get a penalty. So it's a lot of.
So you have to be. Before the chicane, basically your braking has to be like you have to believe that Lord Jesus Christ is going to save you. or no.
That place, and then the turn after the first turn out of the.
Oh, that's also.
Yeah, the first one.
No, but same logic, no?
Because that's the only DRS zone, no?
Correct. No, but like, don't you have a rule? Say the pit lane exit is also right on that turn, right?
But it's on the right, like after the.
Yeah, but so how do you? But you can't. So that is also same logic. No, overtake is.
No, but you have to completely be in front before you.
Exactly, but that is very tough, no?
It's tough.
Yeah, exactly. Same logic. The corner is very narrow, and then rules pit lane exit you can't overtake. So penalty.
Also, I don't know if that rule has changed. Okay, a few years back, I didn't do my research enough on that topic. I don't even know if you know the. Screening or the whole
broadcast
the broadcast for the broadcast for Formula 1 at Monaco is not done by Sky Sports or any other. It's done by the local.
Oh wow!
And they do a horrible job. Okay. No, because there was one Grand Prix, I think 2021 or 2020 when Sebastian was in Aston Martin. So he was the only guy who made an overtake in that Grand Prix. Okay, and they didn't record it. Okay, they didn't catch it on camera. They had to go to F1 TV and you had to go into Sebastian's onboard camera.
Oh.
That's the only way you could see the overtake because there was no other angle captured by anyone. They had no idea that he made an overtake.
Oh.
Hilarious, man. Anyway, I don't know if that changed. If that's the case, it's going to be a bowling race. Anyway.
I don't think so because you can still hear Ted. Martin Brand. Who's on the pit? Who does the pit work?
Ted Kravitz, yeah.
Pit work. Who's on?
Karun Chandok and Ted Kravitz.
No, on the pit during the race and during qualifying.
Before the race.
No, Martin Brundle does the pit lane walk.
No, he also does the grid walk.
The grid walk, yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about who's like when they're competing live, someone goes to the pit and.
Ted Kravitz.
It's Ted Kravitz.
Yeah. And Karun Chandok. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're having another Ted Kravitz controversy. For those of you who don't know, good for you.
It's okay.
Good for you. Anyway, yeah. So let's get to that's what we set up right like this for now. We're going to basically do pro driver and then a little more better than amateur at this point.
He's
at this point. I'm getting there. So we'll be explaining through the Monaco and then we'll talk as we're doing it. So hopefully you guys like this. Sorry.
Why was he slipping?
Why was he slipping? You're bad.
Okay. So this is a new camera. The thing is, actually what I'll do is, before we start driving on this camera, I want to show you, I'll show you a lap around. Okay. Like this because you'll get a better idea.
Oh, also, as we're just talking, let's just do this one thing. Monaco is a city. It is a principality, meaning that it's like a city-state within a country. which is basically a Francais, France, and then Italy. It's basically nestled between the south of France and Italy. So it is very weirdly one of the most celebrated tracks in the world, even though it does not give you a lot of overtakes and all, but it has history. Okay, so all races have something called the Triple Crown, which is basically Indy 500, 24 Hours Le Mans, and then Monaco. So if you have won these three, you have something called Triple Crown of racing. And the very few drivers who done that, I think it's a Ford Shelby GT guy or something, that was done the Triple Crown. So 24 Hours Le Mans, and then he does Indy 500.
Yeah, but he lost the 24 Hours Le Mans.
So he did it after. He won it afterwards.
He won the next.
Yeah, on technicality.
Yeah, technicality. Yeah. Bruce McLaren won that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but I thought Ferrari won.
No. Bruce Ford won, but.
What is Bruce McLaren?
Yeah, Bruce McLaren was driving in one of the Fords.
So Bruce McLaren won?
Yeah, Bruce McLaren won.
Damn! Like, what, dude? Bruce McLaren is the founder of McLaren. Yeah. Who the guy who is. Wow! Apparently he's New Zealander. Anyway, Monaco is like an iconic track, a legendary track, right? So, something similar to Imola, Monza, Silverstone. I'm forgetting any more tracks that are iconic. What is the iconic track? Nürburgring, Germany. Even though it's not an F1.
Monza, we talked about.
We want Monza, type of speed. Yeah. Anyway, the point of the story was that's why we're literally going to the city. They literally locked this down. Like, this is like iconic. Like the tunnel that he's going through right now, super iconic.
Yeah.
Like there are famous ones where Michael Schumacher, and then you had Ayrton Senna just going full block, and then this is the yacht, like a famous yacht. This is like the Riviera, whatever, and then you have the super yachts, like there's a famous scene of Kimi Räikkönen crashing, and then just walking to the yacht.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk about that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so then you have swimming pool corner. There's a famous swimming pool there. So anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So let's go around. You want me to take you slowly first, or full?
Yes, take us slowly.
So this is what the fuck? Straight, right? I would brake here for this corner. So I blackboard. I start braking there. Fourth gear corner. Okay. Just make sure that you don't.
Okay.
You see that? This white patch. Don't go over like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you're out of the track.
No, thing is you understeer into this.
Oh.
That's right. You won't impede this thing because you're well within the line. But that's why you kept understeering.
Okay. And not hit the.
Yeah, not hit the wall. Fourth gear, into here. Third. This yellow board. Second gear. Did the car turn. Third. First gear. Oh my goodness,
the famous U-turn is very famous. Why? Because Michael Schumacher does a 100 turn. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was also doing that because just look cool. It doesn't matter because I'm on a sim. Yeah, sim. 100 meters just after I will take. Second gear. It's basically like you just throw the car into the corner. Fourth gear. Immediately on throttle. Straight lines. Don't drift.
Ooh.
It's just very hard, okay, this corner. Because your rears can hit that part of the wall.
Oh.
Okay, so this is one lap. I'll just do a hot lap. Okay.
Apparently he likes his view because you can see the edges of
the
the
you can see the edges better.
And that is important. I'll tell you why when I'm racing, because I suck at this. I generally suck at F1, as many of you point out in the comments. But my friend Abhishek Muthukumar, shout out to him. He's at Purdue, he's at Chicago, he's got an internship right now, fancy person. Nice. Yeah. Also, ironically, that guy and I, we went to Bahrain last year.
Oh, okay.
He beat me in the sim race.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's good. Okay.
Oh my God.
Sorry, go on.
Next lap.
Anyway, so the point of the story is that this track is particularly, I'm very bad. Like, I can't drive this track.
It's actually very hard, okay?
Exactly.
So you guys can see I'm struggling.
and he's doing a 112. It's just 3 seconds of land or space.
3 seconds. And it's also older car. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, it is. Nap record. So you had a very bad exit there.
Yeah. I basically locked up.
Okay, by the way, just for the viewers, it's not the actual view the drivers get. The middle, the halo
There's a
part.
halo.
Yeah, that halo is not as thin as what it's showing. It's actually very thick.
No, I switched it up. That's an antenna you're looking at.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
exactly. It's not
You can turn off the halo.
exactly that antenna. Anyway, that antenna or whatever. Yeah, it's still very bad. I mean, the drivers are amazing at this thing.
Yeah.
Like I have to give props. Like I was telling him when I was driving Monaco, like what is happening?
Why is it lagging so much? Hold on. Let's pause.
Pause.
I'm doing something terribly wrong. I forgot what I did. Yeah. I literally drove this like 2 days back.
I think you have to brake very slightly, so ever so lately, or get up your throttle, or sorry, get into your throttle a bit more earlier. You're in second gear, by the way.
No.
So you're first okay.
Yeah, basically you have to dance around the throttle through those corners. Oh, I actually gained them.
Yeah, nice. I think you were very bad in the previous episode. Oh, you're better now. You mix and you lost everything, and then some. I think. Oh wow, nice. Ooh, wow, nice. Dude. I think Sector 2 is very strongest now at this point. You're losing out on Sector 3, Sector 2.
Oh
Sector
no,
1.
I lost everything.
No, you didn't lose everything. It's still there.
Ah, come on. Oh, gain time there.
Yeah. Because. Wow. Yes. That's why they have race lines there.
Yeah. Okay, so look through here. So 100 meter, bang on the brake, second gear, turn in, and turn immediately.
That's why it's very hard to overtake that as well. So another overtaking point. You think you overtake here, but no.
No way. No way.
Cannot. Be softer on the curbs there. Sorry.
Yeah. Right.
The only way you can probably overtake here is you actually crash into someone and they don't care. But that's not going to happen. Yeah, you took a better line here. Yeah, that line. I think you go. Yeah, see, you're already 10th up.
Oh no, I lost everything. Bad. That was a bad corner.
Yeah, so you know what line to take now.
Yeah, I know the line, but it's hard to do it.
No, it's easy. You're already up, bro. See, this sector is actually very good. You're up by 3/10, bro.
Oh shit.
2/10. Wow. You could have been actually up at least like what 4/10, 5/10. Yeah.
On the PS5, I did a 1 minute 11 seconds.
Why is it showing up here?
Because it's on the PS5.
Oh yeah.
That's the lap I posted on.
See, you're up at sector 1, sector 2. Sector 2 is the fastest. Ooh, there's right. Listen up.
One turn.
No, you lost all your time, dude. Oh, you lost all your time.
My DRS was off because I was slow. Okay, why I'm doing that? So no one actually. I don't know if even you know this. You see me going like this. And
yeah, you told me. Yeah, because there's a bump in the.
Yeah, there's a bump and there's a zebra crossing. Right, so it's very bumpy. So if your floor touches if it touches it in the wrong angle, your car will go flying.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Why have I not seen this before?
You know, it's actually there. They released one of what's that? A replay. Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, of one of the older races, and one guy went flying. Julian Palmer. You know Julian Palmer?
Yeah, the guy who explains.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, exactly. He went flying through the barrier. It was raining also.
Whoa!
I mean, nothing happened to him. God. Again. Okay, this is the last time I'm doing, and then after that I'll hand it over to him.
And see how bad I am, and I can actually appreciate how good these people are, and especially how good awesome the drivers are, right? And Monaco is both our favorite tracks to visit. Mine is favorite track to drive. I think it's probably favorite track for this track. Like, what if we can actually rent a car and drive there?
I feel
That rent a car? No, we can rent a car in France and then drive all the way to Monaco. Like French are the French are not expensive. You can probably get a Mini Cooper for like 100 euros a day. If you get for 300 euros, it's fine. 30,000 is not that expensive. 15,000 per person.
my line was horrible to you.
I'm talking about important things right now.
I'm trying to do.
Your arms can already have, by the way.
Come on.
You're very good in sector 2. How bad were you in the previous?
Yeah, I must have been very bad.
Yeah. If you did a 111, yes, you must have been pretty bad. Too early on the break. Oh no!
Oh my god!
One eternity later.
Anyway, what was I saying? Monaco, favorite tracks for both of us. If you rent a car, if you drive in that U-turn, exactly, there's apparently an Airbnb right there, and an Airbnb is very cheap.
What, in Monaco?
I'll tell you where the Airbnb. This building.
No, it's not.
It's an Airbnb.
It can't be cheap though.
It's very cheap. Oh no, this one, the blue one. Sorry, the blue one. Yeah, the blue one.
Why is it cheap?
It's an Airbnb. It's like 10,000. I'll go to the internet and I'll tell you about it right now. Our phones are recording, so I can't.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'll show you. We'll put it because of the Airbnb.
Maybe in a few years, make enough money to it. Please subscribe, guys.
Please subscribe. Like I don't know.
You guys want to see Monaco content?
Like we'll go to Monaco. We'll be Ferrari fanboys in Monaco. We'll wear our like Ferrari merch. Ferrari. Sorry. When we say Ferrari, we have to mention Ferrari again as consequently Ferrari, or else all the bad luck that they have will not go. Superstitions.
Yes.
They're only up by 2 tenths. They could up by 4 tenths.
Okay, you know what? I'm happy with it.
That's what I tell myself every night. Okay.
It's okay. I did a 1 minute 11. Okay, guys, I did a 1 minute 11.
Switching drivers. Let's say how bad I am.
Why are you sitting so close, huh? Restart. What are you doing? You're driving like a grandpa.
Wow, no.
I'm too close, no?
Yeah. You're driving like this. What's the DRS button you use on here? Why are you holding it for so long?
Dude, oh by the way, G20 it does so much difference. Especially the brakes.
The brakes are harder on the G20.
Why?
I don't know. And there's no like, it stops after a point.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, it's very annoying.
Dude, it's very bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good. I should have got it.
You can actually like take that rubber off. There's a rubber, there's an eraser.
Where?
It's like an eraser basically. Inside the wheel, you have to take it off.
Oh.
Unscrew everything. I'll send you a video if you want, you can do that at home.
Teach me. Sorry. The brakes here are so good.
Brake! Oh my god, that's so late.
Oh, sorry,
You did a land stroll. Stroll.
I did a match with Stefan.
Did you even look at my lap? What are you doing?
I looked at the lap, I forgot. I'm still getting used to this, dude. This is so. I should have gotten this. This is so much better, dude.
What, even the wheel?
Yeah.
It's the same, da.
No, the response is much better.
No, that's my setting.
Oh.
I'll change that for you. I mean, you can change it on your... Don't rev the engine for so long. Brake. Come off. Nice. Oh, actually.
Okay, this steering wheel is a bit uncomfortable for me. Okay, I'm just getting used to it.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Oh wow, okay, why is it very sensitive?
I've kept it sensitive. I told you it's my setting. You want me to change it to default?
Why are you doing a match with Stefan?
Hey, I like it to be sensitive, da. Especially like...
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, sorry. No, it's fine.
Wait, no. I want you to race in the cockpit, but...
What are you doing?
Watch.
What am I watching?
So... Okay.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
So I'll raise the height for you.
Because I'm tall?
No.
Okay.
Is that good?
Okay, let's go. I can't see the apex.
You have to look for it before. Nice. Good. Careful on throttle. Nice. Brake.
You're going too early on the brakes.
No, you're perfect on the brakes. You're holding it for too long.
Ooh.
Dude, you went into neutral.
Yeah, so this is so smooth. Okay, I love this. Let's change. Like, go change the settings earlier on my old.
Yeah, you should. I told you your thing was too heavy. The force feedback. It shouldn't be too much also because you can't feel. You're feeling everything, right? And you should turn off your damper.
Wow, okay, wow. Okay, I've never made that. Dude, I want this. I want the
Settings, no? You take a photo and go. You have to brake for the corner. You can't just
I know.
brake. See, the thing is, for this track, I don't know the braking markers. Okay, I did it by feel only. I still don't know. So if I actually have to drive a race on this track, I'm pretty sure I can't do it. Because for a race, you have to have your set. This has never happened, by the way. This has never ever happened.
Sorry, yeah. Braking markers, yes.
Yes.
Shut up! Yeah.
Wow. I told you to change the settings. You're like, no, I like the settings the way it is.
I locked up there, but it's fine.
Don't hold the brake for so long, right?
But
Half speed. Go half speed throughout the track. I'll teach you the line. So you hold the steering. I want you to go get a feeling for it. Brake. Okay, wait. Now you start turning.
Oh.
Okay. And here, brake. Then you turn.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah. Brake. Immediately you have to touch that red part. Brake now. Second. Third. Immediately first. And then you do the U-turn. U-turn as much as you can to the inside. Okay. Here again second, then first for rotation. Accelerate into third, then second. Don't hit the wall. You can go as wide as you can here.
Oh, I'm really confused. What do I do?
Here.
Yeah.
I think just keep it to the inside. I don't know.
Oh, keep it to the inside.
Here is okay. Brake 100 meter. Second gear. Immediately second gear. Turn. Don't.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Does the braking and the gearing down have an effect on the braking and then turning?
When you, I explained this to you last time
What?
when we did Saudi.
I know engine braking, da.
That's what.
No, what? Does it actually?
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah.
Really?
Here, in the sense you mean Monaco.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, I might say that.
Brake.
I like it.
Second. You have to.
This thing only, yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you the mistake you're doing, like through like technical corners. So you are concentrating too much on the brake and you forget to turn, or when you turn you don't like downshift.
Oh.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. I forgotten how to act on it. Ooh. What is it? Ooh. Okay.
Careful on the, I told you have to dance around the throttle. Just 10%. So you have to keep hitting the throttle. Just a little bit. Tease it. Play with it. Third gear.
What? Yeah, I'll try to do one clean lap.
Wait.
Oh, I forgot to brake.
Yeah. You're neutral.
Oh, wow.
Did this and the whole thing got clogged here. Wow, I've never seen this part of the track. Is that the building you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the building. It looks cheap, no? Very cheap.
It doesn't look cheap at all, though.
It's cheap.
Whoa! That was actually very good.
But I still kissed the wall.
Oh, you did? I didn't see that. I was too excited with the way you took the corner.
Yeah. 6 seconds.
Also, guys, let us know if you'd like to see us doing karting and stuff like that. Because I think that would be interesting.
And see how good this guy is actually on the actual pig. He's actually very good.
I'm okay. I'm not really good at it. But yeah, anyway, I think that also would be like a good video. You could get to see different tracks around Chennai, different tracks around Bangalore. Mika, yeah, also. We can go.
Can you go to Mika actually?
I don't know. I have to check. Yeah.
Check with your driver friends.
Hey, you're too much on the brakes, da.
Oh, okay. Not me?
You've driven a manual car, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you let go of the clutch?
I don't know.
Once you change gear, how do you let go of the clutch?
Slowly.
Yeah, same thing goes for tail brake.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, I told you this is the first time you did this. Maybe you forgot.
Oh, you're telling me to tail brake?
You have to tail brake.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, you can't brake and then let go. You can't expect the car to do stuff. These corners you have to tail brake.
This side.
This you don't have to just press the brake and you use the speed. For corners like this next chicane, and then the first corner, and then the fast swimming pool chicane, all these corners you have to tail brake. This is a key trail braking. If you don't trail brake here, you can't overtake.
Oh.
A very sad thing happened in, I forgot which year, 2014, I want to say 2014, maybe it's 2016, Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, yeah, he lost his whole race.
Yeah, because Red Bull did a Ferrari. Basically, which is the only time. Anyway, so basically what happened, Daniel was leading the race. Again, he was, like Joe said, if you lead the race, basically you win, right? How? I told you, you can't be in a lower gear and expect the car to go straight, letting up the rears. Also, if the reason why he can't understand this is because in India, we have front wheel drive cars. And if you just punch the accelerator, nothing's going to happen. The car is going to go straight. But if we had driven a rear wheel drive car, this concept would have been a much easier to grasp. So basically the rear wheels are pushing the car in front, right? And if there's too much power, the front wheels can't keep up with that, and which is why you lose control. Basically what happened there is that, anyway, back to what I was saying. Daniel Ricciardo was leading the race. He was set to pit. He pit, but the team wasn't ready. He was just sitting there waiting for the team to come out, put on tires, and he lost like 20 seconds in the pit lane.
No, he lost like...
He lost the lead, yeah. Oh, 40 seconds. Oh, yeah. On total.
Yeah.
20 seconds, usually don't wait for 20 seconds for the tire to change. You only wait for like, maximum 3 seconds, okay? It doesn't take longer than that. I mean, for Ferrari, it takes longer. But
worse is Sauber.
Oh my god, I would never forget. No, worse is Ferrari. I'll tell you why. Hockenheim, Germany. Lovely track. They removed it. I don't know why. They said it's outdated. And right now the track is not even in use. There's like grass growing there, man. Horrible. The track is so beautiful. I love that track.
You know a German track, no?
No, we don't have a German track. That was the track. Hockenheim was...
And Nürburgring.
Nürburgring, obviously, also outdated.
Outdated was the longest track in the world.
No, they have a shorter version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they raced in it. No, in 2020.
They did?
Yeah. 2020, because of COVID, they had to remove some of the races there. So they actually had 3 races in Italy. Monza, Imola and Mugello.
Oh.
Yeah, and Mugello is a lovely track. Oh, I love the track. MotoGP is there in Mugello. Again, pit lane.
Why?
Why? What are you doing?
They were saying.
What was I saying? Hockenheim. What happened at Hockenheim? Ferrari always managed to screw up even if the drivers are doing well. So this guy in the right front of the wheel, he had the wheel gun, and for some reason when who was driving then? Sebastian and Kimi, yes, both of them, right? Sebastian pit first for fresh set of tires. When he put on the tire, there in the front left, the gun got stuck on the wheel, right? And he tried to pull it out, it didn't come out. It took him 5 seconds to take it off.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Kimi. The same right front. And a guy, he was just sitting there for like 10 seconds after everyone had left. Man. I don't know what goes on in the Ferrari box. Even their expressions are so vacant. It's like nothing is going on in their brains. Let's do a clean lap. What was the time you were doing? I didn't even check it.
125.
125?
Very bad, no? 120 yes, I wanted.
120 is still, I mean, see, you're locking up there and you're not turning enough. And you're carrying too much speed into the corners.
You think I'm turning too much?
You're turning too much because you're carrying too much speed. You understand?
Wow, I drifted and I got.
Yeah, you lost, right?
You can't press.
Yeah, I can't. I really can't.
Okay, I have to do one clean lap. Okay.
How?
I'll try to do my best. So I have to leave. What's the time?
11.
I'm bad at Monaco, but I'm actually better. But I could complete one lap. I don't know why I can't, but yeah, I will figure it out.
Race predictions.
It's going to be okay. New rule that they have Monaco. You should have at least 2 pit stops. I sent him a meme. That means Ferrari has to do 4 pit stops. I don't trust them with 2 pit stops. I don't trust them with 1 pit stop. Right? You know, when do I trust them? When do I trust the Ferrari pit stop? When it's a red flag and then everyone stops, it makes sense. Right? So if there's a red flag tomorrow, I'm not hoping for a red flag, but what if Sauber crashes or Haas crashes?
What if even Ferrari crashes?
What if one of the Ferrari crashes?
Yeah. You don't know.
I want Lewis Hamilton to feel the podium.
At Monaco, it would be nice. So you're saying Lewis on podium?
What podium?
Or like which?
P3.
Okay. P2?
P2, I will put it. So if Ferrari do not screw up and then McLaren screws up, which I definitely think they'll screw up, it's going to be like.
Do you think McLaren's going to screw up?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
On a pit stop on a strategy. I think so. I think because Norris is just top now, so they'll screw up on something. Right? I don't know what's going to happen in first. I think, see, in lap 1, you have Norris, Piastri just behind Norris, right? P3. Right? So I don't know what Piastri is going to do. I don't think he's going to mess up his race, but I think he's going to go for it.
Okay. So you're thinking he's going to go and something's going to happen behind him?
In the first lap.
Okay. P1?
So it's going to be P1 Leclerc for me. P2 one of the McLarens.
One of the McLarens. You don't know who?
I don't know.
Okay, but he's predicting that there would be something.
So I think that I'll put Norris on top. Tussle. If there's no tussle, if there's tussle, Piastri on top.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm also going to say Leclerc on top.
We both here.
Yeah, I just want him to. I mean, he already won. He already won, of course, but that doesn't mean he can't win again.
He deserves another chance.
He deserves another win. I mean, he was really good throughout the weekend, and Norris was just a party pooper. But yeah, for that sake, I'm going to say Lando is going to DNF. Okay, because like he said, I think McLaren is going to have a tussle probably because they're pretty close now. We might see Oscar go for a move
against Leclerc.
No.
Oh, in the first turn 1.
Yeah, against Leclerc. Yeah, and it might either put him out or put Leclerc out. Okay, so I'm going to say Lando P1.
Okay. Leclerc P1.
I want Leclerc to be P1.
Okay.
But he can't. I mean, I don't know. So I'm just going to say Lando
P1. P2
Piastri.
Hamilton.
Piastri.
Oh, Piastri. Oh, okay.
P3 Hamilton.
P3 Hamilton. We agree on that.
Yeah.
Hopefully comes to that.
Those are our predictions.
Hopefully it comes right. We will see you in the next one. Hopefully in different setups. Enjoy the miserable time I had with Monaco. Shut up, okay? I'm not bad at this. This simulation. I'm just bad at Monaco. I don't understand the track.
It's a hard track.
I mean, it's very.
I'll tell you this. Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See you. Ciao.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.